talk to me about, you had mentioned something about the Y chromosome is shrinking. Can you explain that to me?
Sure. So the Y chromosome is a fascinating chromosome in the sense that there's only one type like it. In men, there's an X and a Y. But for the Y chromosome, there's no analogous chromosome to bond with and do recombination. So a lot of the genetic information can be lost through the way that the chromosomes will exchange and split information. So the Y chromosome is very sensitive and has been sensitive for millions of years to mutations that can occur that would take out arguably a lot of the unnecessary genes, the ones that are the most necessary for mankind to persist, for fertility to be preserved, for testosterone production to be preserved. Those are well protected. If you look at the way that the Y chromosome was, for example, 6 million years ago, it was potentially 97% longer than what it is now. It's happening in a lot of the non-critical genes that will span those critical regions. So it's cutting out a lot of the introns and a lot of some of the genes that are either redundant or unnecessary. So we've potentially we could call it more, making it more efficient and condensing it down to just the high yield and the most important parts. One of the interesting things about sperm is that as a man ages, the telomeres lengthen. So when somebody has kids at older phases of life, their kids inherit longer telomeres, but the telomere does lengthen over time. So it's opposite of what happens in other cells of the body. There's likely a lot of lifestyle changes that have occurred since. There's a lot more chemical and toxin exposure. There's a change in, I don't think that it's attributable to necessarily better genetics, but I think lifestyle has made a tremendous impact.
I was reading where they found microplastics, for instance, in sperm,
Yeah.
in testicles as well, which is scary.
It would be foreseeable that it could have an impact.